on, let's hear it for Larry. How about that speech? Woo! Let's post that baby on the web. I know this is the end of the road. Everybody's hot and tired. But I do want to express my thanks to, I think we should all do one of those call and response things for Rajiv and Kevin and Larry. So can we have a big thank you, Rajiv? Can I hear a thank you, Rajiv? Thank you, Rajiv. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Harris. Thank you, Peace Corps. Turn to the person next to you and say thank you. Thank you all very much. It's a wonderful, really, experience for me. And I mean what I said to Larry. I don't really care how many people are here. I don't think anybody really cares. We arrived here, Linda, my wife, my son Tim, his friend Brandon, his friend Clint. We arrived at 2:15. The first person I met was Alexi. And I think I was drawn to Alexi because he's 5½. And he and I sat down here. Is Alexi still here? I think he may have left. It's a little hot. So I think I was drawn to him. He signed his name. You can see it down here. The A is little, and then the L is a little bigger, and the X is really big, and then the EY. I think I was drawn to him because the first time I can remember being at a Peace Corps event, I was a 5½. And I think it was my dad and my mother, my uncles and aunts, my brothers and sister. I was the little guy. My dad came home and brought me a Peace Corps suit. And I don't know if, Harris, you remember those, but there were little sweatsuits we Peace Corps volunteers had. And my dad got them made up for us. And I can remember on a Saturday morning, just like today, being so proud. I wasn't going to school. I could put on my Peace Corps suit, my blue pants and my blue blazer, and I'd zip it up, and we would go out to a Peace Corps event. And I was 5, and I was the little guy. And I think what my father and mother were saying to me and to my siblings and to our country was, it's okay to grow up, idealistic. It's okay to grow up and believe in yourself. It's okay to grow up and believe in your country. It's not a bad thing to have faith in your nation, to believe in the world, to believe that the world is a place where you can belong and make a difference. And so Alexi and I had our little bonding moment here, and I thought to myself, my dad's not here. He's 93 years old, and he's very sick. And President Kennedy's not here, and Senator Kennedy, who has spent 50 years fighting for things like, he's not here. And all the people of that generation, most of them are not here. They're the people, they were called the greatest generation. They fought in World War II when the call came out to defeat Nazism and totalitarianism. They built this country. When the call came for the civil rights movement, when our conscience was changed, they joined it. When the time came to realize that we could no longer win over the world with weapons, they joined and made the peace movement what it is. They fought poverty. They created Head Start. They made the nation something that we could all believe in, and they're not here. We're here. And I think if they were here, and what they would hope for, if they could be here, is that we would be here. They would be saying, if they were here 40 years ago, they'd be saying, I hope 40 years from now, there'll be somebody named Rajiv. And he'll be just as passionate. And he'll believe in this country. And he'll believe so much in his ideals that he'll sleep on couches and travel around the world and go up onto the hill and knock on doors and not be afraid. And he'll believe so much. He'll believe so much that he'll organize the entire nation to say peace is our destiny, peace is our hope, peace is our mission, peace is our deepest and most powerful ideal. I believe in peace. That's what they would have hoped for. And here we are, Rajiv and Kevin and Larry and all of you saying, in our numbers, small though they may be, we will not be defeated. There was a great generation before us, and there is a great generation now. We will be that generation. We will carry that message. The Peace Corps wasn't founded by a lobbying group. Peace Corps wasn't created by people that were CEOs. The Peace Corps was created by people, half the number of the people in this plaza. With no blueprint, no plan, no agenda, no power base, no constituency. Half the people on this plaza, and they built it, Harris. And we thank you and all those of your generation who made it possible for us to come today and claim our right as citizens of this country to say the highest ideal of this nation is peace. So, the great foreign minister of Thailand said to my father in 1964, a sign that still hung over his desk until the day he stopped coming, the secret of your greatness is not your weapons, it's not your wealth, it's not your power, it's that in the United States, ideas and ideals matter. This is the secret of our greatness. The secret of our greatness is that we believe in education, that we believe in unity, that we believe in opportunity, that we believe in equality, that we believe that every child, no matter what age they are, every child matters. If the child is born in the Sudan, that child matters. If the child is born in Washington, D.C. and Anacostia, that child matters. If the child is born in Bethesda, Maryland, that child matters. If the child is born in Kathmandu, up on the foothills, that child matters. That's the secret of our greatness. And when Linda and I went on our honeymoon, first stop was Kathmandu. I don't know what the karma is about Nepal today, but it all comes down to the foothills, the mountains, the peaks, the summits, the people of the land. People who have wonderful tradition, the people who go to the stupas and pray, who hope to unite the world, am I right? Who hope to unite the world, am I right? Okay then, who hope to unite the world by the power of peace. They are the ones calling us today to march to the White House to say the secret of our greatness is in letting the Peace Corps fulfill the dreams of this president. Unleash it, Mr. President. Let us go. Let this country go. The volunteers will swarm. The United States will be renewed in its reputation around the world. People will once again see that the world can be united behind great ideals and that the United States does not have to dominate the world, but it can share and understand and lead by example, by locking arm in arm, looking eye to eye, being heart to heart with every person who counts and who wants to make the world a more peaceful place. Sign that card. Let's go to the White House. Thank you all very much.